Hello sew buddies, welcome back to another value packed sewing video tutorial. In today's video I'll be teaching you how to make this shirt dress that has a bishop collar, a puff sleeve with an elastic, and a gathers at the knee. This is a pretty simple tutorial, and if you follow this step I will outline in this tutorial, you'll be able to ace your project like a pro. Now let's get right into the video. To make this dress, I'm using 3 yards of pure cotton fabric, tape for measurements, scissors, chalk for markings, and as well as elastic. I'm using a 1-inch elastic and it's a 1/2-inch seam elastic. So here are the measurements you will need to make this project. Starting off, I measured a fabric of 26 inches by 60 inches. Now for context, 26 inches being my length from the shoulder to the level where the gathers will start, plus a 1-inch allowance for the joining. So that gave me 26 inches. I folded this fabric into 4 as seen, leaving a 3-inch seam at the center front for the button stand. Now from the center back at the top, I went ahead to measure my shoulder, which is 16 divided by 2, giving me 8 inches, then added a 1/2 inch for seam allowance, and I marked it. Now from that point I measured vertically 9 inch for my armhole, and then I went ahead to mark it. Now for the neck width, I used 2.5 inches, and then I marked 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Then I linked it to the neck width using a straight rule. After that, I connected the shoulder slope with the armhole depth using a curve, just as you see me do. Now from the top of my fabric, I marked 17 inches, which is my half length for this dress, and then 26 inches, which is the level where I'll be joining the gathers. At the level of the armhole, I marked 12 inches, which is my bust divided by 4. In my own case, my bust is 40 divided by 4, which is 10, then plus 2, which is what gave me 12 inches. Then at the waist level, I marked 11 inches, which is my waist, in my own case 34 divided by 4 plus 2.5 inches. This is so that it is a bit loose at the waist, as this dress is not supposed to be too fitted. Now as the hip level, I marked 13 inches, which is my hip 44 divided by 4 plus 2. Then I linked these 3 points together, just as you see me do. Now for the neck depth, I marked 1 inch for the back, and then I went ahead to mark 3 inches for the front. Then I linked this with a curve to the neck width. I went ahead to cut out the fabric at the markings. After this, I notched the center back at the top and down, and also notched the center front at the bottom start so that I can know where the midpoints are. I folded the button stand inwards as seen, and I gave it a very good press. I joined the back piece to the front piece at the shoulder, right side facing the right side. Then I joined the back piece and the front piece at the sides with a 1.5-inch seam allowance. This is so that it is not too tight on the body after sewing. After this, I gave this a very good press. Now for the gathers, I cut out a fabric of 11 inches in length and 108 inches in width. This will be enough to form the gathers, but you can always do more if you want this to be very full or fuller than it is. I went ahead to fold both ends of the fabric as seen, then I stitched it down and gave it a very good press. I gathered the fabric so that it matches the main fabric or the main dress. And then I joined these two pieces together. After that, I folded the hem and then I stitched this down. Now for the sleeve, I measured 20 inches in length and a fabric of 44 inches in width. Then I folded it into 4 to create both sleeves. From the side, I marked 5 inches down, then with an outer curve, I linked it to the top as seen. I marked 10 inches across just below the 5 inches vertical point and then 11 inches below, which is where the elastic will be. Then I linked these 2 points together. I notched the top part to mark the center. I marked 1 inch at the side of each sleeve for the shaping. Then I gave it a good press. Now I folded the hem of the sleeve to create a channel for the elastic. I then left a space for passing in the 1/2 inch elastic at the side seam. Then I cut out a 10-inch length elastic for this sleeve. And then with a safety pin, I passed it into the channel. Then I joined it together, just as you see me do. After that, I sealed the opening. Then I gathered the sleeve at the top a bit to create a puff. After this, I joined this to the main dress at the armhole. For the bishop collar, I measured the neckline, which gave me 17 inches, then cut out a fabric of 20 inches by 8 inches, then fold this into 4, just as you see me do. I marked from the folded part 9 inches, then 2 inches from the edge. This is enough to accommodate the 17 inches plus the seam allowances. Then I marked these 2 points together with a curve as shown. Then I cut this out. I ironed an interfacing to give it some structure. Then I ironed inwards about 1/2 inch on the collar as seen, then stitched round the edges. After this, I notched round to ease the tension around the collar, then turned it to the right side and gave it a very good press. Now it's time to join it to the dress. I joined this collar to the dress with the 1/2 inch seam that I had initially pressed down. And then I sealed it up nicely. After that, I marked the button position, spacing them 2.5 inches apart, then added in my buttons. Now with this, my dress is ready. This is a very simple tutorial, straight to the point, no fluff. I love how it feels on my body. I love how free it is, very easy to wear and very comfortable also. Please, if you do like this tutorial, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and turn on post notifications so that you get notified whenever I post new videos like this. Okay, see you until next time. Bye.